Anti-female genital board chair Linah Jebii Kilimo has challenged communities to stop customs that encourage gender-based violence, addressing the press after leading task force members to hear and collect views from Siaya County. The former cabinet minister challenged young men from Siaya County to be in the forefront of interrogating retrogressive cultural practices that expose widows to exploitation.
What really comes out is there is a lot of defilement and incest cases that are not reported. And cultural norms and beliefs form a big chunk of what causes gender-based violence. The cultural norms that we have normalizes GBV. And then the unreported cases of femicide and defilement is because of the fear and the stigma that comes with it, and protecting maybe the name of the community, the name of the clan, and the name of their family. And when it comes to incest, people can't report because he's either your uncle, your grandfather, or your stepfather. So, you know, they are told, how can you report a relative and all that? So these are things that women carry within. And then there's a lot of psychological torture on the men, yes, at the hard economic times, and yet they're supposed to be their providers. Men are dying inside silently, yeah, and so sometimes those who are not able to just keep quiet inside, it's manifested in the violence, yeah, the physical violence that they visit. So there is a lot, and let me now be specific to Siaya because I'm in Siaya today. What I can only conclude is young men from Siaya County, I think you need to interrogate your culture more and protect your mothers, especially where your father has died. What they go through in the name of Tero, surely I think the young people don't know that what their mothers are subjected to. Yeah. It's so sad to be a widow in their culture over here, yet no one chooses to be a widow. It's only that our time of expiry arrives, and there you find yourself being a widow. And I can only challenge them with what the Constitution of Kenya 2010 calls culture. Culture is accumulation of our development, what we have gathered along the way of development. So if we got independence in 1963, but I'm sure we have people who got education even before independence, let us gather the good things that help us to move forward and practice them and make. Maybe they need to get a new culture. Like they have a good culture here of you must be educated. Almost everyone is a professor. It's like, what, you don't have a degree? What happened? You know? So, I mean, those are some of the good cultures that we can adopt and see how we can wean ourselves out of the cultural practices that are visited on women, on widows in our county.
Siaya Deputy County Commissioner Robert Ehich called on elders to relook at cultural aspects that are detrimental to the plight of women, saying most of the gender-based violence cases happen within the homes, and urged the society to address the root causes of the violence.
You find most of these gender-based violence are happening within our home, isn't it? So let us address the root causes of these gender-based violence. And once we address that, and the elders we urge upon you to relook at those cultural aspects which have been detrimental to the plight of our women. You have heard from the community, the congregation, about the issues about the plight about our widows, isn't it? The issues about cleansing and widow inheritance. I think we need to relook. And I know we have a strong council of elders in our society. May you be the voice of reason and guide the society, so that whatever is harmful, we run away from it. Because we will be happy if all genders are equally treated and they enjoy all their rights as a tribe in our constitution. So I'll urge you to continue the conversation, and let this be not be the last day we are talking about gender-based violence. Will only be our last day if we eliminate the vice within our society. So it takes all of us. It takes all the efforts that we need to put. Individuals' effort, as it might look small, but all that will contribute to eradicate this vice. And it has permeated across the entire country. It's not unique to Siaya. Don't look at them as Siaya that you are the victims. So avoid that victim mentality.
The occasion was also addressed by the Siaya County Maendeleo ya Wanawake chairlady Patricia Apoli, who called on the youth to join the war against gender-based violence and ensure peace prevails in the homes by embracing dialogue.
Tunataka kuona mama anakuwa mama, msichana anakuwa msichana, na upendo akue kwa boma, ili watoto akizaliwa wafuate hiyo sheria ya kuheshimiana.
Civil society organizations at present have insisted there is a need to enact laws that will prescribe severe penalty to gender-based violence perpetrators.
For the past 1 year, femicide and GBV has been on the rise, and I really appreciate the efforts that now the government is currently partaking and recognizing that indeed femicide is a national crisis and indeed should be given a key critical concern. And we have gathered here more than 200 individuals from 8 different sub-counties within Siaya County, and it is good that these issues are coming out from grassroots level, and their concerns, I'm glad, they're going to be aired up at the national government.
Today we want to encourage the community and the people of Siaya that it is good that this fight of GBV cases, it is something that we can do it. Generally, everybody has to be engaged, and every department should be engaged to fight this giant in the house and in the Republic of Kenya. And also we are encouraging, as a human rights organization, that there are some of the laws that has to be implemented and put in place so that to allow the perpetrators and other people who are being involved in these cases, action be taken seriously.
Reporting for Kurunzi, I'm Brenda Korir.